Telecom, Pinoy's telecommunication company, your service provider today, tomorrow, and in the future. Good day, everyone. We are going to discuss our company's 8 Code of Ethics. Telecommunication is now the technological backbone of societal communication. Telecom innovations have made it possible for communities, governments, and families to communicate in a seamless manner. We choose this company as our business because the telecommunications firms have the technology to communicate over the internet. The phone, the radio, cables, wires, or wireless. They created the infrastructure needed to send voice, text, video, and audio to every corner of the world. Today's culture has become so reliant on communication that it would bring the world to a halt if it were to be eliminated. We needed a better and easier means of sending message to one another, which is why telecommunications grow in popularity. People and businesses, large and small, rely on communications to get things done. Advanced technologies have improved long-distance communications in our daily lives. Businesses are also a significant component of our daily lives. Many businesses will go out of business if contemporary technology isn't used. Telecommunications are vital to commerce because they generate a significant proportion of global gross product. It ensures global financials and market stability.
Telecommunication is vital for research and development of other technology, since it tightens the community and allows for faster reaction, times, and information exchange. Telecommunication has an impact on people's daily lives all across the world. This is why it is thought to play a significant role in daily life. It is one of the primary factors behind the world's constant expansion. It promotes a greater understanding of society and human existence. People can develop solutions and contribute support to causes and problems all over the world, thanks to telecommunication, making the world a smaller and safer place to live in. Telecommunication advancements have had a significant impact on how people communicate on global scale. Information can be exchanged electronically through telecommunication systems, which are available in both wired and wireless formats. Business can benefit greatly from this, as it allows them to communicate with and convey data to staff and clients regardless of their physical location. Our company, which is Telecom, has a company code of ethics that is connected to communication, which can help our business promote good relationship in order to have a professional approach towards everyone. This is the 8 Code of Ethics with their values.
Company's Code of Ethics. First, don't use a negative tone. When talking ethically, it is assumed that the speaker will avoid being impolite. Be polite and professional, and use tact. Ethical communicators understand that the way you say something is as important as what you say. Tone is one of the most crucial parts of communication. The values of this is accountability because employees are held accountable for their actions, behaviors, performance, and decisions in the workplace. It's also related to an increased staff commitment and morale, which leads to a better results.
Company's Code of Ethics. Keep your posture professional. Being kind to others is a part of professional conduct. Always maintain a professional approach when communicating with others. The values of this is humility, because it is a quality that indicates that you are devoid of egotism and conceit. Instead, being humble implies you think about others more, particularly how your actions may influence your co-workers and customers and clients. Even if you are in a control of a department or a project, humility means accepting that others may have a better way of doing things or a stronger notion than you, and embracing, appreciating, and actively attempting to incorporate these differences into the workplace.
Choose your word with wisdom. Be considerate of others. Don't make others feel bad by insulting or dismissing them. Harassment and discrimination are not tolerated. The values of disrespect, because in order to communicate ethically in this workplace, you need to respect each other. This concept should be self-evident, yet a lack of comprehension that lead disrespectful workplace convention. Examine whether your workplace has any cultural or gender dynamics. Be a good listener, especially to others who have different histories and viewpoints than you. Make an effort to understand personal space, as different cultures have varied social convention around it.
The 4 companies of Code of Ethics don't harass, In general, if anyone asks you to stop doing something, you should stop doing it. Try to figure out why we disagree. Disagreements and differences of opinions are almost inescapable. What matters is that we resolve differences and divergent viewpoints in a productive manner. The value of this is reputation, because the way we respond to the issue will lead us to the very heart of reputation. Strip of its symbiotic relationship with social media and its link to corporate controversy. Instead, we will understand the principles of reputation, allowing us to look at reputation from a fresh and powerful perspective.
Inner flow into asset. Diversity can be a source of strength. A diverse people have different viewpoints on situation, which can be useful when trying to solve problems or come up with fresh ideas. Being unable to comprehend why someone has a particular opinion does not imply that they are incorrect. Remember that we all make error and criticizing, so one another won't get us anywhere. Rather, concentrate on fixing problem and learning from your failure. These values is adaptability. Because employees' ability to be flexible and accept change in the workplace supply refers to their ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Adaptability in the workplace refers to a team's ability to work together to overcome changes and problems. For a variety of reasons, having a flexible work team is beneficial to a company. First, because there is less opposition to change. It helps team work faster. Adaptable spend more time focusing on solution rather than attempting to comprehend the difficulty of problem. They are confronted with productivity, which therefore praised as a result. Adaptable teams keep moving forward even when plans change, and they also foster increased innovation because team members are focused on generating new ideas.
The sixth code of ethics is communicate clearly. When dealing with workplace challenges, effective communication is crucial to avoid misconceptions. Effective communication may mean many things to different individuals at different times. Effective communication may also lead to an employee breaking one of the company's rules and regulations without facing disciplinary actions. The values of this is the clarity is much more important for motivation, both for individuals' drive and the kind of moral contentedness that pushes an entire team. Regardless of the enormous challenges that each significant effort entails, a team that knows and believes in the common goal for which they are working may be able to persevere.
The seventh company's code of ethics is don't say anything offensive. People will perceive you as uninformed, unprofessional, and lacking in discipline if you use unpleasant language toward others. Many people will despise you if you don't know how to use words properly when conversing with others. To avoid miscommunication and confrontation, you should think before you speak. To improve communication, you need to know how to communicate effectively. The values of this is politeness, because even in the midst of difficult duties and terrible circumstances, being polite is a simple way to keep your workplace respectful and fast-paced.
The eighth code of ethics is avoid assumption, because we all have various experiences and expertise. We have diverse sets of information and understanding. You can't assume another person knows everything you know when discussing anything with them. This is especially important when the people involved have different degrees of technical expertise or do not work in the same field. The values of this is empathy. Because in the workplace, empathy simply means that your employees are able to build genuine, sympathetic bond with one another, which improves relationships and productivity. Empathy is one of the most important abilities to have in the workplace, since it allows you to connect with your coworkers and clients more effectively. Knowing how to be empathetic can help you enhance communication and build wonderful relationships with people, resulting in a happier workplace. When you exercise empathy, you adapt your communication styles to the individual or group you are working with. If you are giving presentation or conversing with your supervisor, you can adjust your tone of voice or body language to fit the conversation.